Hi there folks, good day to you all. Yeah, so in the last video I said I might keep more videos, maybe even one a day. Got, I think, say 7 likes, which is enough to warrant a bit more activity. I don't know if it's going to be every day. I mean, I've got enough to say, but I haven't got the energy to compile anything into a really comprehensive video, so I'm just going to do these video logs, little walks and stuff, and just sort of just something to watch in it, and that maybe something comes out of it. Yeah, on the last video I mentioned about making fun out of the system, and I did mean it, but I realised, you know, looking at Facebook and stuff, that everybody seems to be, well, not everybody, but most people seem to be using it as an arena for stupidity, really. And when I say fun at the system, you know, it has to be clever. I don't know that many people who are actually that clever with humour. You know, it's just usually stupid humour. You know, picking on people, like schoolyard humour. You know, if you look up the word cynic in Wikipedia, if you like, there's 2 definitions for cynic. I haven't got them in my head. Basically, the first definition is the modern definition of the word cynic, which is just somebody who just rips things apart because of a total lack of faith in humanity. And then there's the other type of cynic, which is ancient Greek philosophy. You know, there was a group of cynics. It was a philosophy, really, and about the virtues and simplicity of the virtue of nature. And it's a kind of humour which is supposed to help in certain ways. And I don't know if it's good advice telling people to make jokes and fun, because I don't know, it's not going to save the system alone. You have to be pretty clever to make good jokes, people. And we should take each other seriously. What I was saying about the system is, like, we should see the paperwork, the machine, as stupid. I don't laugh at people directly. I usually laugh behind the backs. No, just joking. I don't like to laugh at, you know, if somebody says something serious, I'm not going to laugh at them. Not just unless I've got a good reason. The laughters are more about an inner thing, you know, not seeing things like tax and well, tax. I can't think of anything else, really. The whole system, rules, laws, regulations, contracts, social crap. You know, we shouldn't see it so seriously, because it's like if we was using our computer. You know, this is what gets me about the bureaucracy of the whole thing. You know, somewhere along the line you end up signing a contract giving you duties for next year. You know, so you'll sign a form and there'll be small print, there'll be so much print that you don't even understand, that if you did, you'd probably not be able to decode it. And there's a lot of hidden stuff in there, you know, and you end up signing yourself up for something that you didn't know. I mean, as far as my knowledge, most of these types of contracts are adhesion contracts, which, you know, because they're one-sided contract. I mean, the nature of true contracting is that both contract partners write the contract, or have something to do with the writing of the contract and the contents of the contract. So if some corporation or limited company or limited whatever come to you with a contract, it's got to be an adhesion contract, really, I think. I don't know, maybe you can correct me on this one, but if you didn't write the contract with the person who's contracting with you, then you've got to have a little bit of leeway. It's like if you use Microsoft Windows, you have to, you know, you're kind of not forced to use that system, but because most of the hardware only is supported mainly by Windows and secondarily by for GNU and Linux and stuff, you know, you haven't got a great deal of choice. So you install a program, but you know, if you do something wrong on a computer, everybody knows that that it happens. You know, you press the wrong buttons, enter the wrong things. It happens. Shit happens like that. But with the system, we don't look at it like that, we see it as law. But like I said in another video, I don't think stealing is illegal. Stealing can't be illegal because it can't be legal. Stealing is unlawful. You know, illegal is, if you translate the word illegal, it means undocumented, really. So if you're an illegal alien, it just means you're somebody without documentation. Doesn't mean to say that you're unlawful. Nobody can like beat you up for having no bit of paper. And it seems like all this planet wants is just to document everything. By the end of it, we're just going to have a big pile of receipts and no people left. Well, that wasn't bad. I got 17 seconds left. Wrapped that up all right, didn't I? I didn't say much, but yeah, you know, that was today's. Have a nice time. Cheerio.